For Game 3 of the 1 versus 8 matchup in the East, the scene shifted from Atlanta to Brooklyn. Deron Williams of the Nets looking for their first win of the series after a tough loss in Game 2. First quarter, the Atlanta Hawks, one of the best teams in the league, handling the basketball, plagued by turnovers early on. Paul Millsap can't hang on. Al Horford has the ball stolen by the ex-Hawk Joe Johnson, and Jeff Teague throws the basketball away. Hawks turned it over 11 times in the first half, and Coach Mike Budenholzer not happy at all. Meantime, the Nets getting good looks on offense. The Hawks drop all 5 defenders in the paint, which leaves Bojan Bogdanovic open from three-point range, and he hits it. He finished with 11 points in the first half and 19 for the game. Still in the first quarter, Kent Bazemore, the Hawks on the miss. Deron Williams saves it, throws it back inbounds. Jarrett Jack, and here come the Nets down court. Jarrett Jack will end up with the basketball. He looks for Brook Lopez, who the defenders will leave open at the rim, and he slams it home after one quarter. The Nets lead 31-16. Third quarter, the Hawks get their fast break going. Thaddeus Young turns it over. Jeff Teague all the way over to Damari Carroll for the slam dunk. This time, Deron Williams on a miss. Dennis Schroeder gets the ball over to Kent Bazemore, back to Schroeder. Alley-oop, Kent Bazemore from Schroeder. And the Hawks are red hot. Deron Williams turns it over now. Paul Millsap all the way for the lay-in. The Hawks take the lead 60-58, but they'd missed their next 14 shots. The Nets go on a 9-0 run to end the third quarter, make it an 18-0 spurt into the fourth quarter. Paul Millsap with the miss. Para Antic had his shot blocked the other way. Jarrett Jack to Joe Johnson for a three-pointer. And then Kyle Korver at the other end. He struggled all day, and he misses again. Jarrett Jack with the basketball into Brook Lopez, who lays it in, and the foul. Kyle Korver, he continues to struggle. He misses another jumper at the other end. Brook Lopez, a reverse between Al Horford and Kyle Korver, and the Nets lead it 76-62. Fourth quarter, Jeff Teague, he misses. Kyle Korver also struggling, shooting the basketball. And the Brooklyn Nets win it 91-83. They trail in the series 2-1. Game number 4 on Monday in Brooklyn.
Let's show you the highlights before we get you back out to Milwaukee for more post-game reaction. Derrick Rose coming off a phenomenal double overtime performance where he goes for a playoff career-high 34. But Coach Malone, Bulls had committed 23 more turnovers than the Bucks in the first 3 games, and that would continue on Saturday.
Yeah, it was a big problem tonight and a huge part of Milwaukee's winning this decisive game here. 28 turnovers, 39 points, and Derrick Rose had 8 of those turnovers, the most costly coming the end of regulation.
Still a very physical, chippy series in the Central Division, Rick.
Yeah, as it should be. It's a Central Division. I like it. Playoff basketball.
Flagrant 1 on Brooks, technical foul on Jared Bayless there. Look at this. Love it. Playoff basketball. Everybody behave them staying on the bench as well. Milwaukee in the second quarter here got a big boost from the bench, going on a 27-6 run defense into offense, Rick Fox.
Well, that's what the Bucks did all night long. Created turnovers, but also got easy shots because of it. And then O.J. Mayo off that bench is off Fuego along with Jared Dudley.
Bench for Milwaukee scored 47. The reserves for the Bulls 13, but they got a big boost from one of the starters, Jimmy Butler.
He was El Fuego. Bucks were El Fuego. He was El Fuego.
I think we're going to have to get you hooked on phonics for STEM.
Yeah.
23 points in the first half for Jimmy Butler. We were tied at 50 at the break. More turnovers in the fourth quarter for the Bulls. Nikola Mirotic returned. He gives it up. O.J. Mayo. Bucks 39 points off of 28 Chicago turnovers, and it was a 80-73 ball game. Shot clock winding down. O.J. Mayo, the triple to beat the buzzer. But hold on, friends.
That's the difference in Fuego and Fuego.
It doesn't count. He didn't beat the buzzer. Under 2 minutes. O.J. Mayo
Ooh,
getting it
another
back.
shot at it. There you go.
He won't miss this one as well before the clock expires. And
Great block.
Rose giving up about 8 inches there, was able to block John Henson. But Mayo, instead of getting 2, gets 3. It was 90-84 Milwaukee. Bulls respond. After that bucket by Mayo, it was all about Derrick Rose, scoring 9 of 12 during this run for Chicago, where Milwaukee couldn't buy a bucket. Now Rose getting it to Pau Gasol. He gets the bucket and the foul. And after being up by 6 with 1:06 to play, Milwaukee found themselves in a tie game. Derrick Rose trying to win it, turns it over. 1.3 to go, Bucks last chance, and Jason Kidd drew up a beauty. Jared Dudley, back cut to Jared Bayless. It's always good when you have a Jared connection, because that's your ball game.
I got it.
See what I did there?
Yes.
Bayless helps Milwaukee avoid elimination. There'll be a game 5, 92-90. Bucks blow a double-digit lead for the second time this series, but they hang on to win this one. All the Bulls fans that made the 90-mile trip, none too pleased. Game 5 will be Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern on TNT.
Chance for Anthony Davis to catch a breath, a well-deserved rest after an intense 4 games with the Warriors. Trying to fight off elimination after that heartbreaking loss in Game 3. And just to make matters worse, Steph Curry comes out on fire.
Like I said, he came out aggressive, doing what he's been doing all year. That's deep. I mean, there's no way you can stop this guy, but he's been playing unbelievable basketball.
So you come to the arena with this 20-5 run in the overtime loss at the end of Game 3, and then Curry hits you for 14 in the first quarter. More of the same, Sean Livingston to Draymond Green, who had 20 in the first half.
He's been huge for them as well, on both sides of the ball, keeping the ball alive on the boards, knocking down shots, just all over game that's really helped propel this team.
And there's that Thompson fella. He's pretty good. Golden State up by 10. Curry, 27 in the first half.
That's not a good switch. I don't want to see Ryan Anderson on Steph Curry out at the three-point line.
Golden State up by 13 at the break. Curry to Harrison Barnes here. Beautiful look. Easy finish. Dubs up by 14.
You reach, I teach. Nancy Pondexter went for the reach and ended up giving up a layup.
And then it's Barnes distributing. To Klay Thompson for 3. Warriors up by 21 through 3. Monty Williams, what you got?
We worked too hard to get to this point and end the season like this. If we lose today, that's fine. We got a lot of time left in this game. Come on, play with your heart. Let's go.
Run out of time, and against a very good team. But here comes Davis. Knocks down the jumper there. Tyreke Evans to Eric Gordon for 3. He went for 29 on the night. And then Davis, look at the drive, spin, past Green and Bogut, the 2 guys who primarily guarded him this series. He went for 36 on 14 of 20 shooting. Draymond Green thinking, I'll be happy when we're done with this guy. And they would be, because Thompson knocked down another 3. Klay went for 25 on the night. Golden State wins at 109-98.
It's Game 3 of the Memphis-Portland series. This game in Portland. Good news for the Trailblazers. Aaron Aflalo is back. He had missed the last 5 games with a shoulder strain. Meanwhile, first quarter, Courtney Lee leads Memphis to an early lead. Lee drives and gets the lay-in plus the foul. He would make the free throw. He had 10 points in the quarter on 4 for 5 shooting. Memphis led 16-7. Second quarter, Nick Kalathis finds Kosta Koufos for the dunk and the foul. The free throw was made, and Memphis would lead at 32-24. Meanwhile, LaMarcus Aldridge really struggling. He would throw up an air ball on a jump shot. He would then miss a three-point shot. He wasn't finished missing as LaMarcus Aldridge continued to struggle. He misses another jump shot. Meanwhile, moving to the second quarter, Damian Lillard keeping Portland in the game. Lillard drives. He would get the layup, and Memphis would lead it 52-46. Second quarter, Memphis would end the half on a 10-3 run. Marc Gasol hands off to Mike Conley for the three-pointer. Conley 12 points in the half. Zach Randolph now drives and gets the fadeaway. Memphis at the half leading 62-49. 62 points, playoff franchise record for most points in a half for the Grizzlies. In the third, Mike Conley drives and lays it in. He finished with 14 points. Memphis up 72-58. Also, third quarter, Marc Gasol misses. Seiji McCollum rebounds. His elbow hits Mike Conley in the face. Conley would leave the game, be taken to a local medical facility for further evaluation. He would not return to the basketball game. Meanwhile, Nick Calathes comes in to replace Conley. Marc Gasol finds Calathes for the open three. He had 13 points on the night. Third quarter, Zach Randolph finds Jeff Green, who makes the tough jumper plus the foul. Who would make the free throw. Memphis out in front, 85-71. Green had 9 points. Fourth quarter now, LaMarcus Aldridge finally hitting some shots. Aldridge would finish 6 of 18 from the field for 21 points. Memphis, though, leading 87-79. Nick Calathes, fourth quarter, finds Marc Gasol. Hits the jump shot. Marc Gasol, top of the key, hits that jump shot. After the play, Gasol points to the Portland bench, has a little something to say. Memphis out in front, 94-82. Blazers now in transition. Aaron Aflalo hits the three. Memphis now leads by 7, 94-87. Off a Marc Gasol miss. Blazers in transition. Nick Batum would hit the three-point shot. Batum would tie a Portland franchise record for three-point field goals in a playoff game. It was 94-91. Off the Damian Lillard miss, Courtney Lee throws ahead to Tony Allen for the dunk. That would put Memphis ahead 100-91. They win it 115-109. The celebration continues as the Grizzlies will go for the sweep on Monday night in Portland.